Okay, welcome to the joeZONE podcast. And today I'm sitting with Reyaan Van Der Westhuizen. Reyaan Van Der Westhuizen, he's a martial artist. He's a motivational speaker. He's been down many roads. He's also a cancer survivor. So he's been down many roads, and I read about him on Facebook. And I think we have a common friend, Leroy. Yeah, we have a common friend, Leroy. And so that's how we sort of connected the dots. Okay, Leroy shared your story. I read your story, and I was like, sure, I gotta speak to this guy in person. Like, I gotta hear like what you have to say. So, welcome to the joeZONE podcast.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm like, so first of all, we're gonna talk about a bit about martial arts. Like, the joeZONE podcast covers many different aspects, but I enjoy martial arts, and I think you do too. So tell me a bit about your martial arts. When did you start Muay Thai? When did you train Muay Thai?
I trained Muay Thai at Reyaan Park, but it's fascinating how it happened. I remember in 2003, I was still young. And I started gymming, for be big and buff. And
I want to have muscles.
It's how we all do it first. But then I started speaking to bodybuilders in the gym, and they're like, you know what, you need the cardio. I'm like, really? Okay, let's go. I go the next day to the gym. Okay, cardio is the thing I'm gonna do. Get on a bike. This is so boring. Let's try the rowing machine. 5 minutes, no man, this too. I don't like it. Okay, this is a treadmill. This run. Run? No, not gonna work for me.
Okay.
I kept going with it, but then one day on my way to work, I was working in Lampion Studios at the time. I see this poster. Dragon Power Muay Thai, great for cardio fitness. I'm like, hey, that's what I need. Cardio fitness. So I'm like, okay, cool.
They were there by Roland Street.
Yes, in Garden still. Okay. Yeah. So I go there, I start training, and I was gymming. Okay. Monday, gym. Tuesday, Muay Thai. Wednesday, gym. Thursday, Muay Thai. Friday,
so you were still lifting weights, and then you were doing Muay Thai at the same time.
Twice a week Muay Thai, 3 times a week gym. And then it just grew on me, and then I switched it up. And now it became 4 times Muay Thai. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. And then 3 times gym. It would be the other 2 days, and the Sunday I'll just in the gym, the sauna, the steam room.
Sure, you spend a lot of time at gym, like.
Exactly, you know what I mean? So, but most of the time was at Muay Thai.
That time you were like a fitness freak or something like that?
It wasn't that I was fitness, just because into the bodybuilding,
Oh, okay.
And my body started developing very well. And then I got my first fight, and I was like, I'm over 86. That is beyond cruiserweight.
Okay, your first fight is a Muay Thai fight?
Yes, so my first fight Muay Thai, like, okay, I need to drop weight, and then I dropped the gym. And I just did Muay Thai complete. That my first fight.
Okay, so that time I think Dragon Power used to host like sort of fight nights there.
Yeah, they used to have. Definitely.
That's where you fought, like.
I had my first fight there. Yeah.
Sure.
I lost my first fight.
Easy.
But I mean, I only trained for 4 months. But I was just so eager to get in the ring, and and then the next opportunity came up, and then they asked to fight pro. I fought the first 4-man tournament. Exactly. My second fight, 4-man tournament, and then I get knocked out.
Ooh. It's a concussion.
Exactly. I get knocked out, but I just got back up, went back to training.
Okay.
Because doing that fight, I realized, there's much more than just fighting. I can be a world champion.
Yeah.
And that's where the dream came. Okay, I'm gonna aim for that.
Yeah. Even though you lost like early in your career, you never gave up. You always you thought, okay, now I'm gonna train harder.
Exactly.
Okay, that was your attitude from the start.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like when I was in primary school, I was a sprinter. You always want to push faster, harder, go for it, faster, harder. So I didn't let the lose take me. I was like, okay, I'm going to use this motivation.
Okay, and so where did Muay Thai then take you, like?
And then I got to compete at the South African Championship, and then I win by knockout.
You flipped it on them, like.
Exactly.
You from losing, you came back and you won, okay?
Yeah,
so nice.
And then I got my national colours, and I went
nice,
to Thailand. I trained in Thailand a bit, fought at the World Championships, and then I stayed in Thailand a bit afterwards as well.
Yeah.
Coming back to Cape Town from that, and then fought another pro fight.
Okay. But how was your time in Thailand?
Thailand was amazing, wow.
Obviously you're fighting as a fighter there, you must be like feeling like
you know what,
top of the world.
I did feel on top of the world, and kind of boosted my ego.
Yeah.
But being in that environment it's also very humbling.
Is it? Is Thailand? I hear that about Thailand. That it's a very like everybody's very humble there and stuff like that. And stuff like that.
You know, and
so they're not very boastful. Like even though you're a fighter, you're not very boastful. You're more like humble about your wins and stuff like that.
And that is why
the
I
culture
like the culture of a specific martial art.
of Muay Thai. And they do the whole what you call the mash. Waikru, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. And
You're paying respect, you know,
to the
teachers, the judges, and everybody.
Okay.
You know, it looks very spiritual, but also at the same time, it puts you into a zone.
Okay.
You know, I'm here now, I'm doing this mantra, and okay, now I'm ready.
Okay, so you come back to South Africa and you have your first amateur fight?
No.
Sorry, that's a pro type. So you fight pro fight.
I fight
What happens after that?
I lost that fight, but then I thought, you know what, just keep going.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna get stronger. You know, you always learn something, be it a win or lose.
Okay.
Whether when you win something, okay, cool, you know this is what you need to do. When you lose, I need to change that up.
Yeah, you must learn from your losses.
Exactly, you know. And then I had to fight another fight. And then this fight, the fight I was supposed to fight, pulls out.
Okay.
And then the world number 2 super heavyweight that went to me to Thailand when I fought in Thailand, he fought and he got to number 2. So his fight also pulls out. We both trained to fight. My teacher calls and says, hey, this is the scenario.
This is going to be a fight night. What is this guy's going to do?
You know, and I was like, you know what? To honor him and to honor myself, I'm not going to waste my time. I trained to fight.
How long is your fight camp for that fight?
For that fighter, for myself.
How long did you train for this fight that you were going to fight?
That was about 6 weeks.
Okay, so you put in 6 weeks hard work.
You know,
You going, you're ready to go, and now, okay.
yeah. But then at the same time, like, I didn't care who was fighting. I always tell people, you know what? If someone's going to approach you on the street, I'm not going to ask you what your weight is.
Ooh, that's dangerous though. That's dangerous though.
I'm going to go for it. So likewise, I use the same analogy. Now it is martial arts, but yes, I want to fight, and I'm going to fight. So I fight the fighter, and I think the second round, he gives me a knee. But I took a lot of punishment. I must actually show you the fight and you'll see.
Yeah.
I took a lot of punishment. And I just told myself, you know what, if I'm going to get up, I'm going to get more hurt. You know? I made it to the second round, fighting world number 2 of the world. I think I did well. So rather just stay down.
Okay. It's a weird thing about Muay Thai. Like it's like weight classes sort of sometimes don't matter. I've heard where heavier fighters fight lighter fighters, like, so that's, it's dangerous, but
exactly, and that was the thought I had in my mind. I mean, he was about almost 20 kgs heavier than me. I could feel that 20 kgs behind every punch.
Okay, so you off that, were you done with fighting?
I wasn't done with fighting, no.
No, you went back.
I went back to training and everything. But then, the same fight I fought, he passed away.
Okay.
And that really ate my soul, because after each fight, it's not just, I hate you. Your bond becomes stronger.
What did he pass away from?
He took his own life.
Yeah.
You know, so it really ate me. And
Is that Mike Bernardo?
no.
No. Okay. No. Yes, it took his own life. But now you know, I know he was a heavyweight. I was picking up. He was levels, like Mike Bernardo was heavy level.
He was levels, yeah. And you know, it took me, but at the same time, you know what? I've achieved so much in my life. I've gone to Thailand now. You know what I mean? I'm ESA champ. I've done a few shoots. I even done a shoot for Samsung during the Olympics.
Okay.
I won a competition for Divine Dude, and all these things was just happening for me. You know, and then the ego obviously boosts.
Yeah.
So you're like, you know what? It's summer now. I'm gonna get me a bike as well.
Yeesh.
You know, I'm gonna be that man.
Yeah.
You
A
know?
motorbike.
Yes, I got myself as a Suzuki Bandit.
Nice.
Then on my way from southern suburbs home, I was living in Woodstock at that time.
Yeah.
A car jumped the town street,
Sure.
hits me with my bike, and I wake up 6 weeks later in hospital.
Sure. So everything you were like at this high peak and everything just turns like on its
the
head.
script flipped completely.
You wake up in hospital.
In Malnet Medical Clinic, and I didn't know who I was. I see my mother, I don't know who she was. I couldn't talk. I look at my arms, and I saw things in my arms. Oh, okay. I didn't even think, hey, why is this going on? For me, it was just okay. And then I asked my mother, okay, where is Oma and Opa? Because I grew up with my grandparents in Heidelberg. Yeah. And my mom said, but Reyaan, they went out a few years ago. And then I connected the dots. I crossed over while I was in my coma. And I spent time with my grandparents. I didn't physically see them, but I was communicating with them. I felt their presence. I can't explain how it looks on the other side, you know what I mean? But I remember that they were there with me. And they gave me the sense of, you know what, I'm proud of you. Everything is okay. Just keep going. And then at the same time, my friend that passed away that I fought.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had this in your life. You go to somebody or somebody comes to you like, it's like, you've been here forever. And he's like, you know what, I think I always said you're welcome and it's time for you to go. And that's the same thing my friend told me.
It's time for you to go back, right?
Yeah, and that's when I opened my eyes. It's crazy, I know.
Nah, it's not crazy. It could be. I believe in a lot of things that I don't talk about on my podcast, but brain chemistry and stuff like that is very interesting. And some people say, I've read in books that some people say when they take mushroom trips, they go into like
higher state of consciousness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or they see things that their mind can't make up. It's almost like they go into a different place.
Like different realm.
Yeah, like a different realm. So your brain chemistry could have done things and gone places without you, with your body maybe still being in this realm. So anyway,
it was a peaceful place. It was a peaceful place, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
It was very peaceful. But you know, I couldn't speak. I couldn't walk. I had nothing. I had to learn how to shave. I had to learn to take care of myself in the bathroom, everything. But at the same time, you know what? I know I wanted to be a world champion fighter.
Again.
Still I want to be a fighter. You know? And that is what
you know how rare
drove
that
me.
is. That is a, don't you think that is rare? Can you acknowledge that is rare? That somebody would wake up from being like that hurt to think that they should be a world class fighter.
You know what? Yes and no, because for me it's about your passion.
Okay.
I was very passionate about Muay Thai, you know what I mean?
At that moment, yeah.
So I mean, if you had to be a basketball player, you had to be very passionate about basketball player. I'm sure you would have woken up and
I need to go play basketball.
Exactly, because at the same time I had visitors that were people that trained with me that came to hospital. So they also like just brought back those memories and I remember even
so you had
asking,
a big chunks of your memory also like gone.
I'll tell you how I got my memory back.
Okay.
And then
carry on with the story.
So I remember one trainer came to me and I was like, do you mind bringing pads so I can start training in a hospital with my physio? I couldn't even walk yet.
But that's actually a good idea because that will start getting your muscles moving, your blood flowing. It actually makes sense. Like, but anyway,
I couldn't do that. But I then saw the physio, I saw the PD, and then I had to go for sessions out of hospital because I went to rehab.
So when you had the accident, what did you break? Did you break any bones or what? What is that? Oh, you broke both your arms.
Both arms, split here. And then I had severe brain damage. You can actually see here they had a tracheectomy to keep me alive. And I had pipes in my brain as well. I'm just glad nobody took photos.
Sure.
Because I mean, I wouldn't want to see myself in that state. I remember being in this state, but it's not something I want to see.
You want to go back to
Exactly, you know. And then I spent the 6 weeks in the hospital, and then they sent me to rehab.
Okay.
Intercare. That's now obviously that's to get the full ability to function again. So I go to rehab and I get there and I want to eat, and my mom comes to visit me and she brings me food and she feeds me, and the nurse tells her no. No, he needs to start doing these things for himself. I'm like, but I need this place now. I don't want to be here. I like being at medical. And you know what? I give thanks to medical because the kitchen wasn't halal. And because it wasn't halal, they ordered me food from Lady B.
That's like
I'm in hospital, I'm eating prawns lobies.
like
No, so I was making, apart from my mom's cooking, I enjoyed her bringing me the akini and the biryani and the curry, but ordering from Lady B, that was top notch.
so you always seem to look at the positive in things, like even in the tiny things, like getting like food at the hospital, like
I mean,
that's something that can learn from you.
Is everything completely negative?
No, but some no. There is always there is the positive in all things, but it just surprises me that the way you keep thinking of the positive in tiny little things, or looking to progress or move forward instead of looking back. But anyway, so what happens next after the year?
So here, I get the physio, and the physio comes to me and I'm like, okay, I do not like this hospital or this rehab place. What do I need to do to get out? And she said, okay, I'm here to help you to walk because you need to be able to walk.
Yeah.
Well, okay, cool, thank you. He comes the next day, he comes to me with a wheelchair or something, I can't remember exactly. And I'm like, so what are we doing now? Are we walking? He's like, no, we need to strengthen your arms. But you said I need to get out of the hospital, I need to be able to walk. I want to get out of the hospital, so what are you doing? Keep me here longer, it doesn't make sense. He says, okay, cool. You need to first strengthen your arms for balance or whatever. So first day, gone to the wheelchair. Second day, he brings me crutches. And then the third day, he brings you this walking thing. And I'm like, yeah, so like, what is this for now? Don't people who draw pension do these things? I'm not a pensioner here. But he said, okay, cool, this needs to happen. Okay, fine, let's do that. And then he comes to me again the next day. And I walked in, like, I'm leaving this hospital now.
The third day.
No, it wasn't the third day, but on the third day I thought I don't need you anymore because I can walk. And I'm like, I'm going to walk out of this hospital. But obviously there's all discharge papers and all those things, so that took time. But it was from that point that I thought I'm done with this hospital now.
Sorry, I just want to know something. Was your inability to walk, did that come from the brain trauma?
Yeah, came from brain trauma.
Okay, so you had to basically learn to walk again, like,
I had to learn a lot of things.
because of the brain trauma. Like
It was severe brain damage.
like small things like brushing your teeth and
But yeah,
you have to relearn it, like from like almost like you're like a kid again.
exactly.
Yeah.
It was completely astounding the things I had to learn. I couldn't even lift a fork properly.
Yeah. So you spent time in rehab and then you came out of rehab. How did you adjust to life out of rehab?
You know what? I was fortunate because I remember I came out and the next day was my friend's birthday.
Okay.
And my friend came and she spoke to my mom, you know, to help him acclimatize back into everything. You know, it's his bride, can take it to, and cool. So we went to his bride, yeah. So I got to see all my friends again. I lived, while I was almost like a patient still out of it, I was able to also kind of reconnect with my life. And then, because of my severe memory loss, you know, I didn't really remember much. But at the same time, I was always a big Eminem fan.
I read about this. I read about this part of the story. Okay.
I've always been a big Eminem fan. And coincidentally, my friend, he hated Eminem.
Easy.
He was a trance cook, man.
Yeah.
He likes trance. And then he other gesture for me, I suppose, he played Eminem. And then he plays Eminem. And then as Eminem raps, I start rapping with Eminem.
Oh, so the words you remember.
And then also the words I remember, part of the song, brought back a memory where I had something happen on that part of the song. And I was like, everything started coming back. Not everything at one time, but a lot of things started coming back. And I just thought, okay, cool, part of my therapy is listening to Eminem more. Because while I was out now of rehab, I still had to go to another physio just to make sure I get everything complete because I wasn't able to walk properly.
Yeah.
But I was able to walk.
Yo, bro, it's hectic how music. You see, this is more about brain chemistry and stuff like that. But it's hectic how music could attach. Wherever you heard that Eminem song, right? You obviously had you were doing something to that.
Yes.
But the music, if you had listened to that song, you would remember that instance.
Yeah.
That's amazing, like.
You know, and I always used Eminem when I fought as well. It's my walking song.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was passionate about Eminem.
Sure, that's cool, man.
And then going for my physio, I saw a neuro physio. That's what they call it.
Oh, like a brain doctor.
A brain physio to make the brain work with the body or something. So there was a whole lot of silly movements I would have to do at the physio. And I'd see the physio like once or twice a week. And I had to do my own home exercise, but here the passion for Muay Thai comes in again.
Oh, because of coordination, isn't it?
So then I go to my Muay Thai studio to do my physio exercise there. So just to be in that space of the Muay Thai and that energy, which I think, you know, a culmination of everything helped me heal quicker. Yeah.
Yo. So you used Eminem, you used Muay Thai, you use things to help you heal. Like, that's awesome. Man.
Yeah, and then so the Road Accident Fund gets in contact. More of the Road Accident Fund lawyers get in contact with me and say that, you know, because of the accident, you know, we can't claim the Road Accident Fund. Okay, cool. What do I need to do? You need to go for a full medical checkup.
Yeah.
Because they now obviously need to understand the injuries you had, and then based on the injuries claim the amount. So I go for a full checkup. I go for brain scan as well. Results come back. You got a tumor on your brain. What?
So were you in full recovery when you went for the? Were you like basically full, or you still busy recovering when you?
I was also in full recovery because I wasn't back at work yet. I was still off from work.
Okay.
You know, but then that happens, and then okay, what now? So look, we don't know if it's cancer. We don't know if it's not cancer. You have to go for brain biopsy. So what does that mean? No, they're going to drill through your skull, put a needle in the skull, and then take a piece of cell out, and then test it. So, okay, let's do it. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, all you people, you always think, yeah, it's a wil op 'n bike ry. Nou, kyk wat gebeur. But if I didn't get on that bike, would I have known about my tumor?
Phew. So, because you had a bike accident and afterwards they told you to go for a brain biopsy. Wow. So you found that. You found you had a tumor. That's hectic.
Now I know a lot of people be thinking, geez, you're having your skull cracked and they're going to go into your brain. Life is over. Like, for me, no. Guess what? Eminem was playing in Detroit. He had a concert.
Awesome.
And
what year was that?
That was in 2010.
2010. Okay, I'm trying to think what album was
just
popping that time.
Recovery.
Recovery.
And it's amazing how my life, because that's my point of recovery. So he's in recovery.
That's the album where he's walking
Not
on the
Afraid,
road
yeah.
and Not Afraid.
Not afraid, yeah.
Oh, now it's even of the songs.
So there was a lot of things that I related to in that album as well, but at the same time, when I had my brain biopsy, my doctor is like, okay, you don't have to do this. I'm like, no, I'm going to see Eminem in Detroit. I'm going to live life.
Yeah.
You are not taking that away from me.
Yeah.
I had a motorbike accident, my Muay Thai career was taken away from me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let the brain tumor stop me from experiencing what I want to experience in life. There's a lot of things in life that I want to do.
Yeah.
And you'll find out as we go along that it's because of the things I had in life that I wanted to achieve that kept me going.
Yeah. I listened to an interview with Tyson Fury recently. You know Tyson Fury?
No, I don't.
Tyson Fury is a boxer.
Okay.
He's quite a popular boxer. He's gonna fight a fight with Dante Wilder coming up soon. But he's suffering from mental illness, and he's adamant that you don't need medicine like pills and stuff like that. Or he says he didn't use pills and stuff like that to recover from mental illness. All he did was set goals. He set a goal, right? If I focus on this goal, that is how that's all I'm going to focus on, and that will make me push through the mental illness.
Because you know what, if you focus on your goal, you're only focusing there. Do you remember this? Do you remember that?
No.
You're just focusing there.
Yeah. So you went to Eminem's concert in 2010?
Detroit, yeah.
That's awesome, man.
And when I come back, I remember flying to Detroit, I was like, this patch on my head.
Yeah.
But me, no, I haven't forgot I had the patch on my head. I was like, I'm going to see Eminem live in Detroit.
That's like, yeah. Yes, man.
You know, in his hometown. I even walked down 8 Mile Road like a pilgrimage. And then from there, I traveled with my friend, and we went from Detroit. We said, okay, cool, hey, we're still here, let's get an Amtrak, we go to Chicago. We backed at Chicago.
Nice.
From there, okay, we're in Chicago now. we show this big globe and all of those things. Let's go to New York. We go to New York, and we around in New York we did the whole, what's a big park called?
No, Central Park.
Central Park and in Manhattan. I even explored the Bronx.
Nice.
Yeah, and a lot of friends that I speak to from America, they're like, "Are you crazy? I've gone to the Bronx." And you been to Hanover Park. And you been to Manhattan. Come on. So that happened, and then I came back, and I'm like, okay, I want to still fight. And I started training again, and I won't say I was at the point I could fight yet, but just training consistently, and then also I was teaching others,
Yeah. So that also you kept your goal, focusing on your goals, and that made you push forward.
Yeah, and you know what? It's amazing that you don't just get better by training, you also get better by teaching.
Yeah, that's true.
So I got both worlds for me, and then 2015, I got this point, okay, I want to fight again. And what was crazy, because I knew I had the brain tumor and I had the operation, my defense for my head was very good.
Your head movement.
Exactly.
Head movement is very important.
I was always protecting my head. I mean, I'd take a knock in the legs or whatever, but my head was always protected. You couldn't get to my head. And if you came storming, I would cover up, but I'd never let you hit my head.
It's important. So then you go for the surgery. When is the surgery gonna?
So then I think, okay, cool. I'm gonna get ready to fight. I didn't go for surgery because I had metal plates in my arms.
Yeah.
I had 2 plates and 10 screws, 1 plate and 5 screws here. I go for surgery to have to remove. Cool. Arms are healed up. My teacher asked, okay, we're having a tournament soon. Who wants to fight? I want to fight. And my teacher is like, okay, do me a favor. Go to your doctor, get a full checkup. Because the last thing you'd want is me fight, something bad happens, and why? Because of Muay Thai.
Yeah.
So I can understand that. So I go for a checkup with my doctor, and it turns out I have a meniscus tear in my knee, requiring urgent surgery. Okay, we're gonna do this. So we go. I go to Cape Medical just here, and I
Did
go.
the meniscus tear come from training?
I can't see where it came from.
Or from the action? Maybe there was a slight tear.
Exactly.
And then over training, like
a lot of factors could have been, but I was just let's take care of it. So I go to the hospital again, they had to drill 2 holes, and they put lube in there and whatever. You know what's funny? I had the hole drilled, and I hiked up Grand Canyon a week later.
Wait, what?
But while I was in hospital, I then told my surgeon, I was told I had a brain tumor. They said it's benign, there's no cancer.
Yeah.
But I know that in hospital, if I go for an MRI scan, the hospital benefit covers it from my medical aid.
Yeah.
So do you mind doing that for me? It's like, what? Because of my health, you do that for me.
Sure.
He sends me for the MRI scan, I go, comes to me the next day, he's like, I can't talk about the results because it's not a qualified person or neurologist to say what's going on.
Shit. So
that
you
point
makes you think like, oh no.
Okay, what's this now? It's not another obstacle for me not to be able to fight, or what's going on? Yeah. Or you just want to keep me long in hospital? I don't know. I'm the medical industry, I don't know. Yeah. I was just, it needs to be done, we're gonna do it. Yeah. The neurologist comes to me the next day, Mr. Van Der Westhuizen. Your tumor grew from the size of your thumb to the size of your fist. Whoa.
What?
Yeah. 2010, you told me, no cancer. So why is this thing growing? I can't tell you why it's growing, but because of the growth and the rapid growth over 5 years, we have to have it removed. I was like, okay, we can do that, but when is it going to happen? And because I've got a trip planned to California with my friend, and I'm not gonna let that stop me from living my life to do that.
Sure, bro.
So I go do my trip with my friend, and we do the entire California. We go from San Francisco.
But okay, how do you go on a trip like knowing, like this is me, this is me. If I had like any type of tiny illness, like whatever, I wouldn't be able to go on a trip. I'll be thinking all the time about that thing. How do you just go on a trip and you just like, you know what is what it is? How do you have that peace of mind? Like,
You know what? I focus on the trip.
focus on the goalie.
Exactly. Everything. It's not like I was ignoring it. I knew that it would be taken care of.
Okay.
And at the same time, my friend I traveled with, I knew you had my back.
And you also had faith that there's whatever is going on with your tumor, it's gonna be taken care of.
Yeah,
When you come
exactly.
back.
I never thought, oh shit, my life is over. No, I did not.
Yeah.
It's gonna be taken care of, but you're not taking care of it now because I have to take care of this.
Okay.
You know, or since traveling, I just wanted to see the world.
Yeah.
And that's been my goal. It's still my goal today. A lot of people always ask me, where do you want to travel next? I say, I want to see the world. I know it's kind of impossible to go to all the countries, but for me, seeing the world is beyond each continent. You know, so there was another part of America I'm going to see now.
Okay. So how was California?
California was amazing. And I lived a dream. I was cruising California in a Mustang convertible. Top down. Going from San Francisco, Santa Cruz, Monterey, LA, Vegas, or was the other way around, either or. And then from
Vegas
there,
like 2 hours from LA or something like
yeah,
that.
exactly, and we were just cruising.
Yeah.
And then we go up to Grand Canyon. Hi Grand Canyon, come back again, same trip. Going to Vegas, going to the strip, but that's about it. I'm not going to tell you what happened. I'll stop just there. But just
What happens in Vegas stays in
Exactly,
Vegas.
you know. So I come back and then we fly back and we had a layover in Hong Kong. 12 hours.
Shit.
So, but you can get an exit visa to go after, and then I spent another 8 hours exploring Hong Kong.
Nice.
You
So
know,
you got to see Hong Kong. Nice.
Exactly. And then I come back, I land, I check my emails. This is Van Der Westhuizen. Your medical aid has approved your operation for this date. I'm like, jeez, got that first buzz of, ooh, America, look at my pictures, I can load up to
Yeah.
Facebook. You can't do all of that. In that time, like, okay, you know what? We got the surgery now, do that anyway.
Thanks. So how long after your trip was the surgery? Like?
Well, I think it was a week or two afterwards.
Jesus. I don't know how you should. I don't know how you. I'm supposed to talking very kindly.
That's how it
I
is.
do, yeah, but I can't maybe. It's like a story said. How do you shift your mindset so like? I would imagine me going for operation. I wouldn't be able to shift my mindset as quickly as you do. I understand that you said goals yourself, but there must be something else that's a driving force in your life. Other than setting a goal.
There's two things, you know, I always tell people I live like a child. And people always think, no, I live with a childlike curiosity. You know, and I've always been curious. So I was like, okay, cool. I know life doesn't work against you. I trust in the process of life. I always say that to people. You know, whatever you go through in life is for a reason.
Yeah.
And hence I always say life happens for you. Things that happen in your life is not to you, it's for you.
Life
So I
happens
was
for you. So you each time something is happening to you, you're thinking, oh no, this is supposed to happen because X, Y, and Z is going to happen after this.
exactly. You know, and then I was just curious about what's going to happen afterwards. So I go,
How are you going to recover? How are you going to work
You
back?
know-
How are you going to get to that next fight?
Exactly, you know, how am I
Or the
going to
next
get back?
step.
Yeah, all of those things. And then I go for plastic surgery. Coincidentally, seeing that you mentioned, I go to Sweden after my plastic surgery. Not immediately, but I mean, that
But
was
you
funny.
plan a trip to Sweden. I see how you can almost deal with the dark times, like by keeping your eye on the light times. Hey, I'm gonna go to Sweden. I'm gonna plan me on the next trip when I come back from this, or even in your recovery, you planning already for.
And here's the
for your
sad
next
part.
goal.
It was a bit sad for me because in 2014, when I just had my operation, my arms, I then got honored as the team coach for the African Muay Thai team, and we toured Malaysia. So again, I got to travel again, and also.
By that time you
want-
weren't fighting, you were
Nah,
just
but
like a
also-
trainer.
Yeah, but also wanted to be that Muay Thai world champion, you know?
Ah.
Even just like connecting. So I go to Malaysia, and they said, okay, the next World Championship is in Thailand. So, okay, I now got this brain surgery. I got World Championships in Thailand. Okay, let's do the brain surgery, but where was mine? Thailand. It wasn't about the brain surgery. It's okay, this is a path to get to Thailand, you know, to avoid me from going through all walks of life now. I'm just going to sit here in hospital and be easy, and then when I'm out of hospital, I'm going to go to Thailand.
Or you're going to train to go to Thailand?
No, because I was going to go with the team again.
Oh, okay, you're going to be part of the team again.
Exactly, as the coach, because I was still the coach.
Ah!
You see, so I need to go with my team to Thailand.
See, so each time you have something to look forward to, like,
Yeah.
I see what you
And here's the crazy thing, I was just thinking about now. So I've got something to look forward to, and then life says, no, you can't do it. But actual life, I'm going to do it.
You show you're gonna make it work for yourself.
Exactly.
That's cool, man.
But then they come to me and they said, Mr. Van Der Westhuizen, we couldn't get the entire tumor out. So,
What?
so then let's get it out. I can't cut your brain again. So now how am I going to get rid of it? You need to obviously test the cancer, and then you need to go on cancer treatment to get rid of the entire tumor. Like, okay, so what do I need to do? Well, you need to go for either chemo therapy, like, but I'm not going to do chemotherapy. You know, because I had people in my life, friends, family of friends, you know, they all passed away from chemotherapy. You know, the bodies can't handle the poison and all of those things, you know. And I told my doctor that, and he's like, okay, cool, you know. Medical aid also approved radiation for you. Okay, cool, so when do we start? We're starting, no, I'm going to Thailand. But
So you were gonna do your radiation and you came back from Thailand, that's what you planned.
That was my plan, but then, you know, my teacher was also, you know what, because of everything you've been through, you know, you just had your brain open.
Yeah.
It's hot in Thailand.
Yeah.
It might not be conducive to your recovery.
Yeah, it might be stresses there.
You know, but you know what? The World Championships is in Sweden next year.
Look forward to that.
You will join us on that trip. Okay, cool.
Okay.
You know, I was in the hospital. I was booking my trip to Thailand. I paid my I was doing all the management stuff I needed to do my team. I was But then my teacher said I couldn't do it. It's really sad because I was looking forward to it, but at the same time, looking forward to that trip. Maybe get through my operation and surgery and all of that. So
I guess setting those goals for yourself, or having that
ambition,
something to look forward to, or putting yourself in a place where you can, because you train Muay Thai, you were given the opportunities to go overseas. So you made it work for yourself, so to say. Like, even though you were injured, you still said, listen, I'm gonna go into the gym, and I'm gonna I will still participate in the sport, even though I can't participate as a professional level. There's still other ways I can participate in the sport, and that can keep me going, set goals, and move forward. So and you got to travel with the team. So
exactly, you know, so for me it was an honor as well. You know, just to be there.
I understand, man.
And I always, you know, for
It
me,
would be an honor for me. So even if I understand it as I'm not a martial artist, but it's an honor to stand beside martial artists and for them to respect you.
And you know what's the amazing part about the World Championships, eh? You're meeting people from all over the world. It's a World Cup, you know what I mean? You're not just going to Thailand, you're seeing people in Thailand, but you're seeing people from that part to this part. Every country almost. You know? And you also make friends.
People,
You know, I went to Thailand. The same people I met in Thailand, I met in Malaysia again. They now obviously got promoted to other ranks. People I met in Malaysia. So you build that relationship, you stay in touch with those people. It's a family.
Yeah, family is important.
It's a worldwide family. You know, I even remember, so anyway, speaking of family, I then started my radiation.
Yeah.
So I had to go for radiation, I had to go to this pull machine, and then there's radiation coming at you, and all of those things. And again, you know, my Muay Thai family across the world, they all send me well wishes. I remember my teacher going to the town with the team. There was, I think there's the Macau Muay Thai team, sent gifts with him to bring back to me. You know, so I mean, getting that love. And for me, that was about the martial art as well. You know, it's through martial art.
It's a community.
Exactly what it is. But then again, wanting to be the Muay Thai champion, I looked at my radiation as a fight, which it literally was, it's a cancer fight.
Yeah.
You know, people always say you're fighting cancer. But to me, I was fighting another opponent. I would walk, you know, you get this radiographers, they escorting out this machine. They were my corner. You know, you walk
You're corner, man.
Yes.
You're going into that radiation, you're going to take on this opponent.
And then also they play music.
Yeah.
And I made them play this with Eminem. And that was my walking music.
Yeah.
And then I laid in this thing. You know, as a Muay Thai fighter, the first principle is you protect. So you keep your hands up.
Yeah.
I would lay in this machine with my hands up.
Almost like you're fighting.
Exactly.
Protect yourself at all times.
But
That's
at
a
the
boxing
same
principle
time,
as well.
I have these beams coming at my head. And there's a tumor that's also in my head. So I thought, okay, cool, that beam's coming. It's me fighting. Punch, punch, punch.
Yeah.
And the tumor is the other opponent. And my brain is the ring. And that's how I looked at every session. And every session is around.
You thought of that in your mind, so that's playing in your mind that that's almost like a placebo effect. You know what I mean? Like it's like you imagine this thing is happening and it's actually really happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, while I was looking at the Muay Thai fight, I probably was a boxing fight because all I was doing was punching.
You had to give him a high kick to the head.
But that people will go straight. All the people go straight. Maybe the people with the elbow in or a few. I don't know, you know. But also, and I just saw it like that every day. I mean, I even used to check on Facebook. Round 1, round 2, and then I'd go see my colleges for a checkup, and then it'd be like, and over to the judge's scorecard.
Yeah.
You know, I played like that completely.
That is awesome. Like it's maybe something for other. Do you speak to other cancer patients and tell them this?
You know, I do.
This visualization because like a lot of other people, they feel down and they feel like they're like losing all the time. But the way you look at it, it's like a fight. It's like, hey, and it's also it's good how you attach Muay Thai, something that you love, to this thing that's happening. Like, so you use Muay Thai to almost like fight it off.
Yeah. And I always tell a lot of the patients I speak to, don't give up on your dreams. Because if I think about it, it's my dream that kept me.
Just keep you going.
Yeah. You know, I mean, you can have a dream about whatever, but then turn it into something.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's easy to do, but to not let me be the proof it worked.
Yeah, I understand.
Now I'm sitting here today cancer free. You know, a lot of people look at me now like I'm a warrior.
You are a warrior, man.
You see,
you are a warrior. You're a martial artist. It's just the fact that you can walk and talk like you are doing now. Because I'm learning from it. My videographer is learning from it. We're learning from like these small things like I guess this is about the time that we can talk about it for now. It's like I've been through something traumatic, like, and it's very small compared to what you've been through. You just told me, and you're aware of it. Like they held the gun to my face, and they held the gun to my face, and they like hit me at the bottle, at the back of my head with a bottle. But I fought to keep my wallet and my phone on me. That was my goal. It wasn't to stay alive, which was a stupid thing. It was to keep these thugs from getting my things. That was my goal.
Of course.
And that's how I was able to defend myself.
But listen to what you're saying. That was your goal. And here you're sitting today.
Yeah, but
You still have your phone in your wallet, right?
You see?
You see?
but my aftermath is not as nice as your aftermath. Now I feel I'm full of anxiety. Like till today, like,
Yeah, of course.
as I'm sitting here in front of you, I feel like I'm full of anxiety. And it's been almost a month now. I also I'm very edgy with people. I'm like a fight. I'm more open to confrontation and fights and stuff like that now than before. Like, and other people might be not even attacking me, but I'll be, hey, so look, what?
Yeah.
Do you want to fight now? Or whatever? And it's not necessarily. It's a stupid thing. Like, so. How do I deal with this? And it's mine is small compared to yours.
You know, I always say it's about the meaning you attach to things. I mean, you saw that as a big traumatic event. I mean, I'm not saying it's not traumatic.
Yeah.
But how do you know that that never happened? If you cross the road, a car and suspend and knock you over, that it will save your life. You think about it. You know, that's how we look at things at times. You know, it's unfortunate, and I'm sorry it happened to you. But things could be worse as well.
Yeah.
You know, that happening to you prevented something else happening to you which could have been worse. So I have to be grateful and give thanks.
For me also, it's like I have this like vengeance that I want to get against those guys. Like I want to get revenge on them somehow. Like how do you not have bad feelings towards any of these things that happen to you, but just almost like shrugging it off so easily?
You know, I was listening to a podcast earlier today. One of the podcasts was one of those radio tapes, and it was talking about, you know, finding things in your life. And I realized, you know, through my upbringing and because of my fights, I've gained this tenacious attribute where I have this tenacity in the sense that I'm going to show you better.
Yeah.
But showing you better is not harming you.
You know, I like that.
You know, there's a saying about to show your haters. Something like that. That's
Yeah.
It's something about that.
The Bible says something like turn the other cheek, but I understand the way you say it is like show that you're better. Show that you can do better.
Exactly.
Show those thugs that I'm going to live a good, clean life in a better way, and that's how I must look at it. Like.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's easy.
Yeah.
You know, but once you start doing that with a lot of things in life, it becomes so natural that
the other things will shrug it off.
Yeah, that's why it's very difficult for me when people always ask me, how do you do that? You know, it becomes so natural to me. It's a part of me now.
Okay.
You know, I always say, if you're going to smack me, I can choose to be upset or I can laugh at you.
You can probably smack me much harder than I smack you.
But I can choose. You know, you wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
What do you decide?
You have a decision to make.
You see, it's your choice. So you can wake up and say, damn this. I must face that. Hey, here's another day. I'm going to conquer the world. I'm going to get a step closer to where I want to be.
Yes.
And I'm getting a step closer to where I want to be. You know? I mean, if I look at all my trauma now to date, I've managed to become an NLP practitioner. I became a life coach.
What's NLP?
NLP, Neuro Linguistic Programming.
Sure.
Which is crazy. I mean,
What is that?
Well, you were mentioning how through my brain I was able to form and all of those things.
Brain chemistry, yeah.
No, but it's literally just reprogramming your mind.
Yeah. Your brain has like synapses and it's like reprogramming it because sometimes it's the programming goes a bit wrong if it's knocked a bit hard. Like.
It's not C+ or Python or, you know, it's not those programming, but it's neuro programming.
Okay.
You know, so something can happen in your life and you can look at it one way, but then through me reprogramming your mind, you look at it differently. I kind of done it to you now in a bit, but I mean, I could have a full session with you. You know, those kind of things. And then,
so it's like almost like reinforcing what's positive, or not what's positive, but yeah.
Just seeing something differently.
Looking at it from a different point
You know,
of
I
view.
mean, there's one thing called fast phobia cure. If you have a phobia with maybe spiders, I can help you overcome your fear of spiders by looking at it differently.
I've heard about this.
You know, so that's what NLP is. And then I also became a life coach.
Have you heard of Jordan Peterson?
No.
Okay. He spoke about that a bit. Anyway, so what else have you?
So I've done life coaching. I've also become a hypnotherapist.
Yeah.
And you know, I've done all of those things to make myself stronger and empower myself, but at the same time to help other people.
Yeah, I think that's probably your best attribute now. It's like I can look at you and learn so much, like so much people can learn so much from you. The way that you have dealt with trauma is the way more people should deal with trauma, and it's not easy to deal with trauma because, like, okay, my trauma is very small, but it's not easy to deal with trauma, and like in the Western Cape and in South Africa, like I believe in black and colored neighborhoods, we grow up almost or a lot of people grow up in traumatic situations.
Yeah.
And how they often deal with those traumatic situations is to cause more trauma to others, whereas the way you look at it is like trauma has occurred to you, and you know what, you're not gonna take vengeance, or you're gonna rather use that
As fuel.
for positive thinking.
Yeah, that's push you forward. I mean, think of a rocket.
Yeah.
What does fuel do to a rocket? It makes it go faster. So the more bad things, okay, I burn all of them quicker.
To push you further. Like.
That's why I always tell people, I have this saying, I don't believe in going onwards and upwards. I go onwards and forwards. Because think about it, if you go onwards, you go up.
Yeah.
I'm going forward, so you go down again, you still have to catch up. Because I'm going forward, but at the same time, if you're going up, you're avoiding things.
Yeah.
Going forward, you're going through things, and going through things, you are learning. And what does learning do? It makes you a better person, you grow. You know? So, I mean, I had the passion for Muay Thai. That helped me with my cancer. I also had a dream about seeing the world. And what happened after all my traumas and my cancer? I then went to Sweden with the national team. After Sweden, I did Portugal, Spain, and Morocco.
So you get to see more and more.
And then I also, now in this year in March, I went to Egypt as well. All because I kept my eyes on the things I want to do versus looking at this is what happened to me. Anybody, if you think of something bad, what happens to your body?
Yeah, you have that whole demeanor, your whole demeanor goes like that, you start to feel like not
You know,
well.
but I focus on, I'm so excited, I want to keep going.
I can see that.
You know, and that is the thing, that's why it's not because I'm not negative or I'm positive all the time, it's just that I know what negativity does, so why would I want to be? You know?
Buddy, Shan, it's been an awesome chat. Like, you've taught me so much. So many people are gonna learn from this podcast. Like, I hope, and I'm gonna share the hell out of it. And this is not the only time we're gonna chat. We're gonna chat again because I think you can add a lot of value to a lot of people out there in the Western Cape.
You know, and I'm honored to have had the opportunity, and you present me with the opportunity to do this, because you know I've recently come to my life and I've created this own mission statement for my life. I want to change the world, but to change the world, I need to make a difference in people's lives.
You can have your own podcast. We're gonna set you up.
You know,
but anyway.
And to me, to make a difference in someone's life, is just by having a positive interaction with it and leaving a lasting impact that will enable them unlocking their true potential to enable success. And success is not about being business oriented, or success is just a successful life and a successful world.
That's it.
I cannot change the world by just, magic wand, but I believe I can change the world with just one person at a time.
I think this podcast will at least hit one person, maybe more, but it's gonna get somebody to say, yo, I learned something here.
And you know, and I take full gratitude, but you acknowledge that I've made an impact on the world. So it just reinforces that what I want to do and my vision for the future is there.
Okay.
Thank you.
So that's a wrap. Cool, man.
Must I rap now as well?